happens is just at the press of the button, something is happening behind your remote, and so what happens? The work is being done. So that implementation part and all you are not at all seeing. Okay, that is what is meant by your data abstraction. Implementation means over here when we go on to look upon to the programming side, when we look upon to the programming side, how variables are declared, program is coded. Okay, how variable is declared. Here, how variable is declared over here means that is the access specifiers, whether you have declared it under public, private, or protected. Public, private, or protected. Where, in which, what type of access have you given for your variables, and how the program is coded. That is, program coding as such, there is no change in the program coding, that is C++ programming, whatever you have learned, the same way only you are going to write. There is no change in that methodology and all. But when you are using your variables under various access specifiers, they must be used in the proper classes. They must be used along with the proper classes. അതായത് private ആണെങ്കിൽ I have told you it is accessible only for that particular class alone. Public means it is accessible to all the classes in your program. Protected means only for the derived classes, only for the derived classes. So when you are declaring the variables, what is the access specifier that you have given? According to that access specifier only you can go on to write the coding. Okay, അല്ലാതെ public ആയിട്ട് variable declare ചെയ്തിട്ട് അതിനെ കൊണ്ടുപോയി protected പാർട്ടിൽ കൊണ്ടുപോയി എഴുതി അതിനെ mismatch ചെയ്യാൻ പാടില്ല. Is it clear? Next, interface. How communication is sent to object. How communication, that is from the object, how with the help of that object, how we are going to access these variables. So if it is a public variable or a protected variable, along with that, you are going to do it with the help of the object only. So how we are going to use, even there, those variables declared under your particular access specifiers could be used only within that class. So your variable declaration is very important over here. Based on that only your program will be written, and the object which is used to communicate, the object which is used to communicate could be used only according to the access specifiers for those four variables. Okay, ഏതേത് ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ഏതൊക്കെ വേരിയബിൾസ് വേണോ എല്ലാ വേരിയബിൾസും യൂസ് ചെയ്യാം. But based on the access specifiers only you can use it. Is it clear? Not too much detail you are studying, but you have to learn all these. Okay, so advantages. Class internals are protected from accidental user level errors which might corrupt the state of the object. അതായത് ഒരു example if I tell you. Okay, class internals ഇങ്ങനെ high concepts ലൊന്നും നിങ്ങൾ മനസ്സിലാക്കണ്ട. Just understand the example that I am giving you. You have one organization. Okay, you have sales department, purchase department, production department, inventory department. Like this you have a HR department. Like this you have wide number of departments. So for example, okay, some materials are to be gone for production. So if it is gone to, if that material has to be gone for production means, so the production department, what they will do is they will go on to ask the inventory purchase department, is the stocks are available. Purchase department, they'll ask, is the stocks are available. Only if the stock is available through the purchase department, they will be able to collect all the raw materials and take it for production. When they are coming, that is purchase production department, when they approach the purchase department, what they will do is they are asking only for the quantity of the products. They are asking only for the quantity of the products, not about who is the, from whom did they buy, when did they buy, what was the cost, what was the reduction they got. All these details are hidden from them. Okay, so the purchase people, that is the production people, will get only the quantity of the products. For them, these details like your purchase date, vendor details, then amount paid, what was the mode of amount paid, all these details are hidden from them. They are not given any access to for these kind of details. So what happens is, that is what I'm telling you, accidental user level errors. So when the production people ask, they'll give only the stock details. These details are hidden from them. So when they are not accessing these kind of details like your vendor details, so what happens over here is your user accidental level of errors can be minimized. Okay, accidental user level of errors can be minimized. With that is so that the datas are not getting corrupted. So that the datas are not getting corrupted. Only the required amount of datas are being given to whoever it is being asked. Okay. So like this, what happens is when we go into class internals എന്നുള്ള കോൺസെപ്റ്റിലേക്ക് വരികയാണെങ്കിൽ, okay, so when we give the declare the variables under particular access specifiers, so those datas are used only based on those prior access. Okay, those data could be used only on those prior access. അല്ലാതെ വേറെ എവിടെയും നമുക്ക് ഇഷ്ടമുള്ള പോലെ we cannot go on to use it. നമുക്ക് ഇഷ്ടമുള്ള പോലെ privately declare ചെയ്ത വേരിയബിളിനെ കൊണ്ടുപോയി publicly യൂസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല. Okay, so what happens is അപ്പൊ accidental user level errors ഒക്കെ നമുക്ക് ഇങ്ങനെയൊക്കെയാണ് minimize ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. Okay, so this is what is meant by your class internals are protected. Okay, class internals means the declaration of your variables, that is member data and your member functions. Okay, any changes in class implementation may be done over time in response to changing requirements without changing the state of data. That is, in future if you want to make any changes for your coding also, okay, those changes could be done without changing the actual idea or the concept behind why it is being implemented. Okay, without changing the actual idea or the concept behind why it was implemented, you can go on to make any changes. അതായത്, what if I tell you are looking upon to various Windows versions, right? ഇപ്പോൾ Windows 97 ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു, then we went on to 2000, then 2003, now you have 2010. Like this, you have various versions of Windows. But whatever versions you keep on using, but still you have so many lots of changes coming over there, so many advancements coming over there, but still the usage remains same. Yes or no? The layout, all these things and all, you have so many changes coming up, but still the usages are remaining the same. This is what is meant by any changes in class implementation may be done over time in response to changing requirements without changing the state of the data. അതായത് വിൻഡോസ് 97 ശരി, now in 2010 ആണെങ്കിലും ശരി, B എന്നുള്ള icon, if you click, what is it? It is for bold. I is for italics. So whatever be the state, over the course of time, still the implementation is going to be the same without changing the requirements. It is still the same. Is it clear? Next is data encapsulation. Data encapsulation means binds together the data and functions, keep safe from outside world. That is, the data and the functions are kept safe inside without getting affected by the outside world. So implements data hiding. That is, here only you are going to exactly make use of your various access specifiers. Though abstraction lu varuanengil polum, but through encapsulation only mainly you will be using it. Okay, so here how that encapsulation is implemented: public, private, protected. Default is always private. Default namalipo edinu access specifiers, if you don't give that keyword, means what happens is those particular member datas or your member functions will be treated only as private. Okay, For public and protected, compulsorily you have to write those keywords. Public and protected, you have to write those keywords compulsorily. Okay. Next, private members are members not visible to outside class. They are visible only to that particular class alone. So I told you member functions are accessible to all parts of the program. That is similar to your global variable declaration. Similar to your global variable or your function in a global manner, you're declaring it. Protected means visible to its derived class but not outside the class. Visible to the derived class but not. Appa, I told you generations, inheritance. From your parents, you have obtained some quality. But those qualities exactly you cannot see it too. You cannot be, it cannot be seen in some other person, right? General characteristics is different. What are the qualities that you have inherited from your parents will be remain only with you, not by any other outside person. That is what is meant by your protected. Okay. So modularity. Modularity. Before I could go into modularity, I'll finish off inheritance and then polymorphism. That is modularity. I'll tell you later. Okay. Inheritance. Inheritance, I told you. That is from one generation to the next generation we are moving, right? So similarly, here, even when we are taking any object, for that object also we can inherit some properties. For those objects also we can inherit some properties. So supports hierarchical classification and reusability. Exactly all these I'll tell you. Complexity is reduced. Size of coding is reduced. A class created and debugged can be distributed to other programs using reusability. അതായത് functions, why did we learn? Why did we learn functions, the concept of functions? The same code can be used where and whenever it is required. Yes or no? The same code can be used wherever and whenever it is required. So similar way here also you have something called as your base class, that is the original class, the origin. From that origin we can go on for a distribution. We will move on to the subclass. Okay. Like that you can go on to split up, split up, split up. What happens is whatever things that are present in your base class is also available in your subclass also. Whatever contents or characteristics that are available in your base class is available in your subclasses also. Complexity is reduced. അതായത് ഒരു program എഴുതുമ്പോൾ when we were using the concept of function, so many different places we have to write the same set of statements means what? It is going to be a huge program. It will become a complex program. അപ്പോ ഒറിജിനിൽ എന്തൊക്കെയാ ഉള്ളത് വെച്ചാൽ that particular part will be written with the origin. Wherever and whenever, sorry,